The months flew by and we were at the end of June. We were wrapping up the first half of the film and moving on to the second half of the film. This film has had a lot of production days, more than Cut the Tech and Paranoid Flux. The reason for this was the changing schedules of the cast and crew, and that's expected. That's expected when you're dealing with independent filmmaking. That's just the reality of it, and so you have to manage it. You have to manage the schedules, and you just have to keep moving forward. And when the day comes to film, you film the scene and you move forward. I knew that I could take over the second half of the film, meaning that I was going to operate the cameras. And I feel that from my experience with Paranoid Flux, I was able to manage this aspect of the production. That's just a skill set that you develop when you're an independent filmmaker, when you don't have the crew or the staff, then you have to roll up your sleeves and you have to do the job. I had everything in mind when it came to logistics and feasibility of the script, and I feel that that worked out in my case because I was able to manage the production by myself and with limited crew. Now, when I needed crucial sound, I would call up Carlos Corral, and he was on set making sure that he got the crucial sounds for the film. I'm a big fan of filmmakers who can do everything from writing the script, producing, directing, and operating their own camera. I've always felt that the indie filmmaker has to be self-reliant in order to keep going with their project. It's like a battle. You have to move forward and you have to keep charging on the field. No excuses. With a change in locations came a change of atmosphere. We were outside for most of the second half of the film, and I'd say the second half of the film was very freeing, and it had a guerrilla filmmaking aspect to it. And when you combine those elements, it opens up different forms of creativity. When we started the second half, I knew that we were in rhythm, because the first part of the film, when we started in January, February, March, April, it was more concentrated. It was more concentrated on the location, and in this case we were outside. It was different, and so it was a relief. It was a relief in the sense that we were moving forward in the direction of finishing the film. And when we were outside and people were stopping and looking and asking, "What are you guys doing?" I would respond and say, "We're making a movie. We're making The French Driver."